All right, we're going to call this meeting to order at 9 o'clock. It looks like everybody is present for our
We
meeting.
lost you.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear Alan?
I can hear Alan. Now I can't hear Alan if he's talking.
Scream if you can hear us, Alan.
Sorry.
Everything good? I knew he'd ruin our 5-minute meeting.
I
Can you hear us, Jerome?
can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Thank you.
What happened? Is Spencer messing with you?
No. I have a remote control on my headset that I was leaning on unawares.
So we're
Okay.
good to go, Alan?
Yep. What time?
9 o'clock,
Thank you.
and everybody is present.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to item number 1, approval of today's short agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Who made the motion? Daniel?
Yeah. Aye.
Got
All
it.
opposed? Okay, item 2, approval of 9/18/2025 ACC meeting minutes. Can I get a motion?
I move to approve.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, let's move down to item 3, 16 Windward Drive, the solar panels. RCWs do not allow us to disallow solar panels, but we can review their placement.
What are RCWs?
The revised
Code of
Code of Washington.
That's how they refer to the policies set by the state.
Got it.
So the state says we can't disallow it, but we can review them for placement, and a few other things like that. But I had no issues with this. Any other comments?
I'll move to approve and point out that their next door neighbors will be getting solar panels too.
Starting a trend.
Yeah, it must be discounts for gate 1.
We don't even need them in gate 5. It wouldn't work. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Just a kind of a comment on solar panels in general. I mean, we can't disallow them, and I think they're a good thing to have, and they're probably not going to be prolific in Sudden Valley just because there's only a few areas that have enough sunlight to justify them. But wondering if we should have something in our guidelines about solar panels and because I can see a scenario where someone's going to install solar panels, but they don't work on the roof, but they got a spot in their front yard where they can put, a 10 by 10 block of solar panels. And we see that in California, not necessarily on residential, but on commercial and ag property where the solar panels are just standalone in the field somewhere. And what would we do then?
Yeah,
if someone wants to put a solar
I think
panel
that's
right in the front yard.
Yeah, I think that's something it may or not be in our list of things to review for our policy changes, but I definitely agree with that because things can surprise us.
Yeah, maybe we should have something that solar panels on the roof can be approved by the general manager. Any other place they have to submit it to the ACC.
Yeah. Okay, we'll talk about that and review it, and I think that's a good one to look at.
Just flagging it for future discussions.
Yeah. Which I'd like us to have fairly soon once we all get together.
Okay, we're eating into our record time.
Okay, let's move straight on to item 4. Okay.
Did you guys get any clarity on, I mean, the tree looks like it's being removed from a property that's not the property of the guy that wants to remove the tree, and he's served legal notice that he wants this tree removed. How does that work?
Alan, could you give us the background on this one again, please?
Sure. I became involved with this site when there was a hazard tree involved. I contacted the property owner, and he was somewhat cooperative, but he cheaped out because he didn't remove the tree properly. He just paid somebody to cut it down. So all of the debris, branches, refuse, everything, and the top of the tree was left on the ground. Well, that's a fire hazard, and we talked to him about a disorderly lot.
And we looked at this, Dan, and it's even
Yeah.
worse than you're imagining right now.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So the neighbor attempted to contact in a neighborly kind of way the landowner, and he was rebuffed. And the neighbor pursued, served notice, etc., and even went so far as to say he would be willing to pay the tree people to remove the stuff, and then pursue reimbursement from the landowner separately. I've talked with our general manager. He felt it should go through the ACC and not as a GM hazard tree kind of approval thing. And so we're here.
Yeah, and I think when we looked at it, we determined that it didn't look like it was a disease tree or even a hazard tree. I mean, there are a lot of lower branches that could probably be removed that look like they may be dead. And I think we feel like we'd like to see an arborist report if it needs to be removed, but I think we can definitely approve the limbing of that tree.
All right, well, I'll defer to your judgment if you went out there and looked at it. So the guy that's submitting the application is 72 Grandview, but the tree is on 74 Grandview.
The other way around. The property in question is 72 Grandview.
Okay.
So the tree is, I think that tree was in sort of in the middle of the lot. The drawing makes it look like it's right on the road, but it wasn't. Is that how you remember it, Patrick?
Yeah,
Well, it's not
So
far. It's not far from my place, so I'll go up there and look at it today to familiarize myself. But yeah,
may I suggest, in addition to approving the limbing, that the committee approve the brush and debris removal?
I would say
That that
we demand it.
okay. Okay, but and an arborist report for the tree removal, right?
Yeah.
so we want an arborist report to remove the tree, but are going to require that the owner clean up what's there now.
Yeah.
We're approving the neighbor wanting to clean up what's there now. Yeah, the
Yeah, I mean
owner.
we can't we're saying that's okay. We're not saying that the neighbor has to do it or they can
Right,
do it.
right,
That's all clear, right, Alan? I know
correct,
who can say what can be done.
correct.
I think we could also approve the limbing of that tree.
Okay.
So I think we've got a bit of a motion there. Could you read it back for us, please, Alan?
Sure, the committee approves the limbing and the brush and tinder removal of the tree, but we need an arborist report for the removal.
Yeah. And as far as compelling them to remove all that debris, that's your deal, right? We don't have to state that here.
No, it's that the neighbor wants the debris removed. So
Okay. But I mean,
that's not really listed in the request.
okay, but that's I guess that's your part of the your side of things, right, Alan? You
I
deal with
see.
the
Sure.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't need to be part of the motion.
No, does not. I'll put
Okay.
it in parentheses for me.
Okay.
So your motion is approve limbing, but an arborist report for removal.
Correct.
Okay.
All in favor of that motion?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Okay. Zipping on down to item 5. This was one that we went to go visit, and it was very hard to get to. So I walked behind there, and one of the guys working there pointed out the tree that needed to come down, and it was very close to the house. And it's an older alder, which was leaning a bit toward the house. So I think it could be justified in having it removed personally. Any other opinions?
I would agree.
You want to make a motion, Patrick?
Yeah, I move to approve.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Okay. All right, we've only got one more. Item 6. This is another one where they're asking for this tree to be removed. The neighbor asked for this tree to be removed, so the owner of the house, I guess they're the ones who gave us this application, right?
Correct.
And we met with, I think, the renter of the house, and he sort of pointed the tree out to us. And in my mind, it didn't look diseased. It was leaning a bit. Patrick says it's not leaning toward the house. So I think we just need an arborist report to have this removed. Is that the feeling here?
Yeah, I'd move to approve, that we need an arborist report before we, I guess, deny pending an arborist report. Is that the right way to handle it?
Correct.
That sounds good. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. That's it, everybody.
Wow.
Any other
All-
business?
All the time.
All right, let's end this meeting at 9:12.
Okay. Is that a record?
That
It
is definite. Don't get used to that, Terry.
Yeah,